What happens when you cross an LPS with the My Little Pony? I'm not sure, so let's find out. This week we're taking inspiration from the big screen and creating a Tempest Shadow LPS. How awesome is this? Straight from the new My Little Pony movie. She's gonna look so awesome. I started off by using a little bit of acetone to remove part of her eyes, and now it's time to start painting. I'm gonna be using nail polishes for this particular LPS, using this really pretty dark fuchsia color for her mane. I'm just gonna go in and put one coat to completely cover all of this yellow, and then use this exact same color for her tail. And I'm using nail polish for this custom because that's just what I personally prefer, but you could always use acrylic paint for your custom. Now I'm gonna be using this really pretty grape purple nail polish for the entire body, so I'm very carefully gonna outline the eyes and around the hair and completely fill in the rest of the face. And I'm gonna let all of this purple dry before I move on to the next step. Everything's all dried. I'm going in with a very dark purple now for her saddle. How awesome is it that this little LPS has a saddle? I think it's the first one that I've customized that has one, because there are LPS horsies that don't come with one. Now I'm going to use the same dark purple here for her hoofs and very carefully gonna outline all four of them. This is coming out so awesome. That's it for all of the body paint. Let's get started on Tempest's eyes, and I'm switching over to acrylic paint for the eyes. It is just my personal preference. It's easier to work with in these little tiny small spaces. I used some white and I put down 4 layers for the entire eye, and now I'm going in with this icy gray blue for her actual eye, and I'm gonna make these really big, just like the LPS have their eyes. For the pupil, I'm not gonna be using black. I'm actually using a soft gray color because that's the way her eyes are in the movie. How awesome does that look? And then now I'm going in with a shade of blue that's just a little bit lighter than the eye, and I'm gonna put a line right in between the pupil there to give it a two-tone effect that looks so pretty. Now I'm gonna go in with some white for some light reflections, and I'm gonna try my best to make them in the shape of an almond. Now it is time for her signature scar, so I'm just using acrylic paint for this part also, and giving Tempest Shadow that scar she has over her right eye. And once that's in, you can go in with black acrylic paint and fill in her eyelashes. So for Tempest Shadow, I'm actually gonna give eyelashes at the top and at the bottom. Usually I only do eyelashes at the top, but I really want her eyes to be very bold, so we're gonna pop some in down at the bottom. That's all the painting for Tempest Shadow. I'm just gonna go over her with a layer of clear nail polish to seal all of my work in. While she's drying, we'll get started on our second LPS for today. It is going to be Princess Skystar. Oh my gosh, a mer pony. For her mane, I chose this gorgeous shade from China Glaze's My Little Pony collection. It is a really pretty misty blue color, and I don't know if you can see that, but it has shimmer in it, and you guys already know I love anything that's shimmery and sparkly. So let's get this on the mane. Luckily, this pony has very light colored hair, so I didn't need to remove that paint. The blue is gonna cover it up with 2 coats. So let's get all of the mane on and then use this exact same color for her tail. Now we're gonna make her hair pop a little bit with some bright blue. I love this color from OPI. I'm gonna use a very fine nail paintbrush for this step and put in some very thin lines on all of those grooves that the LPS already had in the tail and in the hair. These bright blue highlights are really making Skystar's hair pop. It looks so awesome. Let's get all of these in. That looks awesome, but there are a few places where I accidentally got a little bit too much nail polish on the face. So I'm gonna go in with some acetone and then just clean that up because her body is gonna be yellow and it's gonna be really hard to cover up that blue using light yellow. So let's get this excess taken off. Of course, we have to give the princess's hair sparkle treatment using this really fun glittery top coat. We are just gonna cover the mane and the tail, and oh my gosh, you can just tell with a little bit on there how sparkly this is. It looks so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it. Once the top coat is on, we can get started painting Skystar's body, and I'm gonna be using a second nail polish from the My Little Pony collection. It is the perfect match to her skin tone. This is called Kill 'em with Kindness. It's a very soft yellow color, and I'm going to cover the pony with 3 coats of this nail polish because it is so thin and so light. Once that's all on, you can go in with that same blue we used for her hair and paint in her hooves. Let's get all 4 covered up. I decided to go with a bright pink for her saddle since Skystar does have a lot of bright pink accents. So let's get that all painted in and then we can get started on her eyes. Again, switching back to acrylic paint for this step. I'm using white and I'm gonna put down 3 coats for the entire shape of her eye, going in with a bright blue for her actual eye, again making the eyes nice and big just like an LPS. And for the pupils, this is a super dark gray, almost black charcoal color, and let's give her some really large pupils. That looks so awesome. And then I'm gonna go in with a lighter shade right in between the bright blue and her pupil because the signature LPS eye does have a 2-toned look to it. How pretty is that? Going in with some white for some large light reflections, one on the top and one on the bottom. And then you can go in and give her some eyelashes using a fine paintbrush and some black acrylic paint. She looks so adorable. I borrowed this adorable pink flower from another LPS I had, and I'm gonna use a small little dot of hot glue to attach it to Skystar's ear because she rocks a flower in the movie. How adorable is this? And now for her signature necklace. This is a LPS necklace I took off another LPS figurine. They're not gonna miss it. It is the perfect shade of pink. I'm just gonna pop this on Skystar's neck here. Let's see if I can get this on. And the only thing she's missing is her pearl. Luckily, I had some little pearl stickers lying around, so I'm just gonna take one of those pearl stickers, which is the perfect size to cover that star. Look at that, how awesome. It is like made for this necklace. Now I'm gonna cover Skystar with a layer of clear top coat to seal all of my work in. Let's take a look at the completed customs. Here is an LPS inspired by Tempest Shadow from the new My Little Pony movie. She looks really cool. I love the way that she turned out. Oh my gosh. She would make the scariest and coolest LPS horsey. Now let's go under the sea and take a look at the Princess Skystar LPS. Oh, the shimmer in her hair is perfect. She came out so gorgeous. I think that this is my favorite LPS that I've made so far. Oh my gosh. Now it's time for you guys to vote for which two My Little Pony characters you want to see get LPS'd next week. So comment down below your 2 entries and I will pick the top 2 names and you'll see them get LPS'd next week. Well, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, Little Pandas. Until next time, bye! You can follow me online to get the latest news and updates, like my Facebook page, facebook.com/MandaPanda Toy Collector, or follow me on Instagram at MandaPanda Toy Collector. Want to mail me something? Guess what? You can. Mail it to MandaPanda P.O. Box 2855, Humble, Texas 77347.